Right, so I'm joined here today with Nana Punk, a collective of women who've come together to form their very first punk band. And it's a collective that's been put together by the mighty Jude, in conjunction with the Wales Millennium Centre. So Jude, do you want to explain a bit about how this project came about to start with?
Well, basically, I was sick of seeing lots of projects for like young people to go and have a go at in it, but there was nothing for us that were like slightly over 21. So I thought, this is not right. And I thought, oh, and as time went on, I've been trying to find like lots of like looking at different collectives and different things like that, looking at what was good in them and everything. And I thought after COVID, you know what? Uh, I'm not dead. Let's give it a go, innit? So I started to get Millennium Centre and a lot of collaborative partners involved, and things was going good for start of launch of project last year, and then I went and had stroke, innit? So I was like, oh, so I lost, couldn't talk, and other things, innit? And I thought, oh, I'm not dead, innit? Crack on, and goal for last 9 months has been to learn to talk again and do things again, to be able to run project for uh, women over 50. Because for us, there is nothing. And I thought, oh, what is like music that we could do that would be good for introduction to play an instrument if always wanted to do it and never had chance before, to make songs and have a laugh in it. And punk was best option, and it was music that we knew from when we was once upon a time young. So I thought, whew, yeah. And because I have stroke, I could not do a lot of the things that I would have been able to do before. So we get lots of facilitator to come and run session, which is nice. You came in there because uh, before,
I
and you
did,
did.
yeah, I came and I had the honor of doing the bass workshop
Mm.
with the first group, which
Yeah, I was there then.
This is the clan. There are more, but they cannot come at the moment. So.
Francesca, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Fran. Where to start? So I guess I was one of the original punks back in 77, 78. Sort of, we were lucky in Cardiff. We got to see lots of punk bands, and I was briefly in a really atrocious punk band with my sister called French Lettuce. We were absolutely terrible, and we didn't last very long. But apparently we were quite well loved, much like the Nanas. So yeah, so I've kind of been in and out, drifted in and out of music for over the years. Um, Met up with Jude because of a collective in Cardiff called Ladies of Rage, it's a music collective. So we've kind of done some work together there. And of course, when I saw that Jude had managed to get this project off the ground, I was like, yeah, that sounds amazing. So yeah, let me in.
What do you play in Nana Punk?
I sing, so I play a little bit of guitar, but really badly. From one of the sessions, I discovered that I'm atrocious at drums, so that's out the window. So I did play a little bit of bass years and years ago, but I haven't really sort of. Unfortunately, I missed your session, so I would have had a good go on that. But so yeah, I sing. I can do that. I'm comfortable with that, so I'll stick to that, I think.
You probably have opportunity now to build your skills, isn't it? You
That's
can. The
true.
world is your oyster now, isn't it?
That's
So
true,
you
Jude.
know,
That is
we can
true.
share skills and knowledge, and we can all be shit at something, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So it is good because it's a very, very encouraging kind of atmosphere. You don't feel too self-conscious or as if you're going to be judged. You can just have a go, and it's fun. We do have a good laugh, don't we, ladies?
Yeah,
Mostly
We
ourselves,
have a
but
giggle.
yes.
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Anne Marie, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us about your involvement in the project?
Well, hi, I'm Anne Marie, and this is Nog, my dog. And
Oh,
we live in the peace and quiet in the middle of the countryside now. But I'm originally from Caerleon and spent a lot of years in TJ's in Newport and hanging around with loads of the musicians and supporting my kids and everyone else to play music and not playing any myself. And then I joined a couple of choirs when I was living in West Wales and also a local covers band and did some backing singing. And I thought, you know what, I think I need to learn an instrument. And somebody locally was teaching the bass. So I started playing bass maybe 10 years ago, but you'd laugh because it's like I started learning 10 minutes ago because I still play with one finger and just have to be told what chords next and all the rest of it. But absolutely love
One finger's all you need
Yeah,
for
I
many
think so.
things.
And I think, you know, I've always loved punk. I used to sneak into gigs when I was really young and go down to Cardiff with a boyfriend who looked much younger than me. So sometimes I get in and he wouldn't. And I was lucky, like Fran was, to be at a time where live music was really happening and you could go and do loads of stuff. So I play a bit of bass. I play a bit of bass with a couple of bands now, do some open mic nights. And I saw this advertised on social media and thought, oh, do you know, I really fancy doing that for fun. I'd seen a band in Glastonbury when I was volunteering last year called the Doreens from Bristol. I don't know if you've heard of those, but they're great fun. And the lead singer came on on a mobility scooter. And I was just really inspired by their energy and thought, come on, Newport and Cardiff, we can do this as well, you know.
Angie, what are you
Hi,
playing in the Nanas?
I play bass a bit because I come to one of your sessions and it was absolutely fantastic. And I thought the workshop while you were done was amazing. And
Oh,
that's how come I wanted to go to the rest of the workshops and progressed and met everybody. And now I play guitar. I'm the only guitarist. We got about 3 or 4 bass players, about 5. We got about 5 singers, and I'm the only guitarist there. But like, I'm really enjoying it. I'm a foster carer, so I got 4 foster children, and me and my dad, we just normally play together. We don't play on stage or anything. My dad plays the drums, and my dad decided to go to Spain for a couple of weeks, and I thought on a Sunday I normally go to his house and play, you know, have a jam with him. And I seen this advert then for Nana Punk, so I thought, oh my god, I'm going to try this out. And you was the first one with the bass, like I said, and I've gone ever since, and we've had so much fun. I have been absolutely crying with laughter. We done the Millennium Centre, and it was only me and Jude really who have been actually practicing, you know, together. We practiced about 3 or 4 times, and then the other ladies came along and put their voices in, which was brilliant. And on the night of the Millennium, we thought, oh, there's not going to be a singer. So the young girl, then all of a sudden, they all turned up. We had about 3 singers, and we've done a couple of original songs, which they are absolutely hilarious. I was trying to play the guitar because I'd never played a song before, and then Jude started sort of like rapping, and I said, oh, what's the melody? She said, oh, just play anything. So I just played anything on the guitar, and I was crying with laughter because the song that she made up was just hilarious. And that was the first time I heard the lyrics, and the tears were running down my face when I was playing the guitar. But I think everybody in Millennium Centre, they loved it. They were all laughing, clapping, screaming. It was just so fun. Dancing. They were always coming out of the audience and dancing and bobbing up and down, weren't they? It was just hilarious. So yeah,
It
so
was a
we
bit
want
of a
to.
shock, really, but nice surprise.
It was just so funny. And the shopping trolley song, that is hilarious as well. I mean, when we come to London, you know, you're gonna have a really great laugh with us all. It's so
I
fun.
can't wait to hear the shopping trolley song. This sounds
Oh,
a
it's so
hit.
brilliant.
Happen.
And like I said, we just made our own music up as we went along, and it worked so good.
And Deb, you must be the drummer. I'm guessing by default. No, no. Are you another vocalist?
I play viola, plugged in viola.
Okay.
Yeah, I come from a musical family. My mum plays cello and bass professionally, and she encouraged me and my brothers to take up instruments. I started on violin and moved on to viola. I've played it all through my life, but all classical, so I can read music and everything. But just a few years ago, I started thinking, I'd really like to be in a band. And I bumped into some old mates who were in the DTs and said, you haven't got a bassist, have you? Thinking I could learn bass. And they said, do you play bass? I said, no, but I can learn. And they said, what do you play, Deb? So I said, viola. I've known them for over 20 years. They didn't know I played viola. I said, tell you what, come and have a jam with us. And I started playing with them. That stopped when the pandemic hit, but I loved it so much. I really wanted to get back into a band again. So I saw this on social media and thought, right, there's my chance. Let's get into it. And yours was the first session which I came to, and I loved that. That was really good fun. Thank you. And I also do a little bit of DJing sometimes. My partner is a DJ, so he's got me into it. So that's quite good fun. I've got a really tiny collection. It's only about that big, but I like to play small punk classics and indie rock, things like that. Readers and Pixies, of course. Bit Cure.
I was going to ask, what has the reaction from your families been? Has anyone's kids or relatives been shocked that you've joined a punk band?
My dad is like, you would joke, because when he came back from Spain, I said, I'm in a punk band. He said, don't be so ridiculous. I said, I am. He said, I've gone to Spain for like 3 weeks. And he's come back and I've joined this punk band. But like, they're all supportive. My kids are like, oh my God, Mum, you're going to be famous. You're going to be this, you're going to be that. I said, I know. I said, it is so good. No, so my family are all supportive, and you know, they'd love to come to London, but obviously they can't come. But we've got another gig, I think, in Newport, so they're all going to be coming to that.
Brilliant. I think I'm coming to that as well. I think my band's just come and confirmed
Oh,
to play as well.
brilliant. Oh, great. I
I
think my family alone will take the whole space up, I think. All my family and friends, they can't wait to come and see us.
Oh, brilliant. So we're so excited about hosting you in London at the Hope and Anchor, which is it's quite a historic punk venue. You know, the Clash, the Sex Pistols and Madness, and kind of all the old man punks have played there. So it kind of feels fitting, doesn't it, that the Nana Punks should have their London debut there.
Yeah.
What can we expect at the gig in London?
Chaos.
It's
Well,
going to be
probably
chaos.
Absolute
random.
chaos. Carnage.
It's going to be mad. You're going to have to hide all your stuff when Marida gets round with the drumsticks and starts bashing everything up. She gets the crowd up, going, don't she? Like,
Yeah,
she gets
people
involved. Like, yeah, so
Very creative. She's been in a lot of bands. She's great.
Well, we have good time and we encourage audience to join in. So that is philosophy of it all, isn't it?
Yeah. So we can't wait.
It's not us and them. We get them to, if they want to sing and shout and tap, crack on, innit?
Yeah.
At the moment, I think we're doing a lot of covers because we haven't been together that long, so we haven't had the chance to write that many original things. But I'm sure that'll change over the next couple of months.
Oh, we got
sure
four original.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, we have got a few.
And we've
Not
made
four
one song.
originals in set.
Yes, true. That's true. Yeah.
So half, isn't it?
Yeah.
We made one song up, and I've got the culprit here who
Yeah.
shit on my rug. Here's the one who
Yeah.
shit on the rug.
Oh, famous. Yeah.
That's all.
Baby,
Naughty.
Idiots,
Oh,
isn't
no.
it?
Barking
idiots
now, but-
everywhere, ain't it?
Have you got any plans to record these songs?
Hopefully,
Well,
hopefully
with
we will.
opportunities, isn't it? Who knows
Yeah.
where life takes, isn't it? I mean, we got stuff that can be done for like for EP. We can do that. We got enough for EP, and you know, a couple of months' time, maybe coming up to March. Who knows? We could have a couple more to make a bigger EP, innit?
So the gigs in London on the 14th of December at the Hope and Anchor, and then there's another gig in March back in Newport. And then if anyone's listening to this and kind of thinking, I'd always wanted to be in a band, but I've kind of left it too late. I'm, you know, kind of pushing 40, pushing 50, pushing 80, whatever it is. What would you say to them? What advice would you give?
You're a long time dead. Crack on, do it, innit?
Really?
Never too old.
Sounds like
Just-
the dog agrees there.
Just follow your dream. Yeah, basically. I've always wanted to be in a band. So now my dream is fulfilled.
Why not, innit?
So I'm-
Grow old disgracefully. Why not?
Yeah,
There's, you
that's-
know, what
that's
people
right.
going to do? What can they say? You just go, oh, at my age, I think not. Back on and do what you want, innit? You don't have to fit social norms, innit? They
Yeah.
for other people, not for us. We just nanas, innit? We do nana things, innit? Because if you do something, people go, oh, nanas, innit? You know, because you
Oh.
old, they think you're all confused and nuts, innit? So if they think
Yeah.
that, crack on, innit? Make most of it.
Yeah, there's something quite freeing about getting over that and leaving all of that kind of expectation behind. And yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say as well, I forgot to say, I should have said in my introduction, this week I officially became a nana.
Oh, no, congratulations.
My son and his wife had a baby on Monday.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to come to London for definitely now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
official.
shout out to Marley.
It's official now. You'll definitely come in.
Yes. Yeah, it's all good. So that's fine.
Congratulations.
Lovely. Oh, we'll look forward to seeing you in London on the 14th of December. And thanks so much for joining me today.
Well, thank you for coming and being bass tutor, Cassie. That was, you know, very nice for you to do that for us.
I absolutely loved it. It was such a fun day.
And it was such a nice introduction to the project. I wanted you to be first tutor anyway, but it was such a nice opening to project for the ladies to come and see what it was all about and have a go in it. And yeah, thank you for being part of the journey, innit? You know,
Yeah,
so
it was an
It
honor.
was great.
It was so much fun.
I loved doing your original with you. One of your original
thank you.
songs.
Oh, you'll get to hear it with because my band's playing in London as well.
Oh, great.
You'll get to hear it again. You can come and sing backing vocals.
Oh, I wish I can sing a note.
Everyone can sing.
well, you can open your mouth, innit? Like when you're in school, when you get like goldfish, innit? And people think you're singing, but you're not making sound, innit?
Yeah, just pretend.
You're Welsh. Of course you can sing. There you go.
Okay.
All right, lovely to see you all. Take care. Thanks for your time.
And you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.